channel. So I'm very quickly coming and making this video, giving you guys an update of my 2-week update of my lock journey. I have noticed a lot of changes with my, well, I'm not gonna say a lot because I feel like that's exaggerating. There have been several. I've noticed several changes over the past 2 weeks. I think the number one change is how like my parts are starting to disappear, which I am actually happy about. And then I do have frizz, as you guys can see. I don't know how well the camera's picking up, but there is frizz. There is a couple like this one, and then there was another one. This one came unraveled quite a bit. I retwisted. Other than that, I've been trying to adjust to, you know, like just doing what it wants to do. A couple of other things that I've noticed is I posted a picture, but I do have some budding going on. That one, I literally love my hair. I'm so glad that I made this decision, but I needed to get this video out because if I didn't do it right now, it wouldn't get done, and I'm working on my consistency just with life in general. But yeah, so okay. So the first couple of days I had noticed that my hair was very dry. Not my hair, my scalp was very dry. And I don't know if I mentioned in the last video, but I have struggled with dry scalp. The first couple of days I was using this, and I don't even remember where I got this from, but it's called Caribbean Natural Braids, Locks, and Twists Coconut Mango Lime Replenishing Growth Oil. Wrong side. But yeah, so I would use that, and I would just put it on my scalp. I wouldn't put it on my strands or anything. I would just rub it on my scalp and then just give myself like a massage. Then when my hair was unraveling, I had sprayed it with the Naturally Academy Moisture Freshening Spritz that I showed you guys before. And then there is, which I think I've used the Edge Control in one of my other videos, but it's the olive oil brand. They have a, and I don't have it right here, but there's an Edge Control. So I just, the two that I had to retwist, I just sprayed it with this and then took it to the root, and then I just palm rolled the two back. Like lumps and stuff, and my hair was not laying right in the back because of me trying to like pin it and do all this stuff. So I stopped. I think there was like one day where I wore just like a headband. I just wore it back with like a headband around. But other than that, I haven't really been doing anything to it. Like I just said, I kind of want my hair to just mature and, you know, do what it's going to do. I my hair, that's how I feel. And I know I've noticed, like, watching several other YouTubers, they were saying the same thing about their hair. They don't want to put a lot of stuff in their hair. They don't want to manipulate their locks too much. And I'm definitely on that side of the fence, as far as, you know, the low manipulation. I just, from a young girl, struggled with thin edges, and then each pregnancy, my postpartum shedding, it would be on the same side, this side over here, the same side with each child. I would lose hair. It would be, you know, all around the front, but mostly over here on this side, which is, you know, already thin. So, you know, I had to try to do a lot of things to try to hide it, and gel and swoops and, you know, all this stuff, and which, you know, in the long run doesn't really help because you're still taking the brush or toothbrush or whatever to it, and you're probably pulling strands of hair out as you're trying to swoop and hide the thin spots and stuff like that. So it's counterproductive. It's just for appearance, and that is like one of the on my list of reasons why I decided to lock my hair. Is I am just over trying my life around what looks good on social media. We're putting my hair a certain way because I know that, and I put this in my blog too, putting my hair a certain way, I'm just over it. Like, it causes too much stress for me. I now have 3 children that I have to take care of. I mean, not by myself, you know, but still, you know, regardless if you're married or single, taking care of kids is a lot of work. And I just don't have the time, and I'm not going to take time away from them to do my hair. And I just in this last, I don't know, year or so, I've been struggling a lot with confidence and inner beauty, things like that. And I probably am repeating stuff that I said in my last video, but it still rings true. You know, it's still an ongoing journey, so it's still valid for this video. But I struggled a lot with that, trying to find myself, trying to look at myself as beautiful as other people see me. So stepping outside of that box and being not conformed to what society deems as the way women should be. Not only women, but the way Black women should be. When I went natural, that was more of a, I can't do the relaxers anymore because it was affecting my hair. Like it just burned and my hair was thin, it didn't grow. That was what was beyond that. It wasn't a liberation thing. Like I didn't start feeling that until later on down the road. But now I feel that. Like I feel like it's time for women to just strip off everything, not clothes, not run around naked, but just, everything. Just be yourself. Find yourself. There's nothing wrong with makeup. There's nothing wrong with any of those things, because I sometimes wear makeup too, but I also feel like if you don't think that you yourself are beautiful without any of those things on, then there's an issue. There's an underlying issue. So, and that's something that I've struggled with just from a child. Like I've always struggled with that. Self-confidence issues, being bullied, things like that. So, now that I'm 31, some of that stuff you still carry over. And so, it just all ties in, and it's like, I know some people are like, oh, it's just hair, but it's bigger than that. Like, it's so much bigger than that, at least for me. Like, it's not just a fashion statement. It's not just a movement. It's not any of that. It's my life. And so, with that being said, I wanted to lock my hair because, you even though you're in the natural hair community, as far as I'm referring to me being a loose natural, there's still a box that they put you in. There's still, certain, I know you guys have heard people say this all the time. There's still certain curl patterns that are favored over others. There's certain styles that people like on natural hair than others. The wash and go is the thing, and that was never something that I could achieve. Like, I barely was able to achieve it. And when I did my hair, I didn't like the way my hair felt, even when I did achieve it, and it still wasn't perfect. Like, it still was like a fro, and then there were curls on the end. So, but anyway, if your hair does not have that perfect defined curls, like, they're not even trying to look at you. And so, I was for a while there trying to, be a part of the movement that was drawing attention towards the type 4 hair community. But I just, even there's a stigma around that, because it's like, if you have 4C hair, which I don't, but if you do, then, or if it looks like 4C hair just from photos, it's like, oh, you know what I mean? Or it needs to look a certain way. Your hair, your curls need to be stretched and wearing it a certain way if you're 4C. If you're 4A or 4B, then, ooh, your hair looks best in a wash and go, or a nice, twist out or something like that. So it's still like, oh, if her hair isn't, slayed as a natural, we're not looking twice about that. And I'm just like, I'm over it. Like, I'm over trying to, do my hair so somebody else can think it looks good. Of course I thought it looked good too, but there were some days where, I thought my hair was cute, and then I took a picture and I was like, oh no, I'm not posting that. I know I'm only going to get a few likes, and that is not good for my brand. I am not posting that on social media. And then I wouldn't post it. Like, that's freaking ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. So locks are not favored, and I'm not trying to be rebellious or anything like that, but it's a way for me to be able to focus on me and not my hair, if that makes sense. You're taking less of the focus off of superficial things, and you're focusing on being beautiful within yourself. You're focusing on healing yourself in all aspects of your life, emotionally, spiritually, physically, and mentally, because you're not so focused on, oh, how does my hair look, oh, is my makeup, oh, you're not focused on that, on those things. So you're able to get in touch with that, and then you find yourself, you find your inner beauty, and then it begins to radiate outwards. And that's where I am in my journey. So yes, I love my hair, and I'm not going to say, oh, I'm not going to do anything with my hair, but that's not the center of my, that's not at the center. At the core is my hair, as it used to be. So I hope that made sense. I know I'm like rambling, and but I just say what's on my mind, and the camera's on, so you guys hear it too. But yeah, so 2 weeks locked. We got some frizz, we got some budding going on. My hair is starting to dry out, as far as like not as shiny. So as it starts to dry out, it sets the stage for your hair to start to lock up. So that's another reason why I'm not wanting to saturate it with a whole bunch of stuff. I don't want, I don't want to make it harder for my hair to lock, and anything like that. So I just don't want to mess with it. I just want to let it do its thing. I want my hair to conform the way it wants to, let my locks do what they want to do. They're all individuals like we are, and so I don't want to make them be somebody they're not. It is what it is. You take that how you want to take it. But yeah, so that is my 2-week update. I was trying to decide if I wanted to do a weekly update or if I wanted to do a bi-weekly update. I'm not gonna sit here on camera and tell you guys when I'm going to do it. Whenever I can upload, I will. At the latest, I want to try to do 2. But yeah, I'm looking forward to how the progress that my hair makes. I cannot wait to see over these next few weeks, months, years, how my hair starts to transform. I do have touching hair syndrome. Absolutely. I know that people say, no, don't touch your hair, don't touch your hair. I don't touch my hair as in styling it all the time, but if I'm sitting in traffic, I'm probably doing this, and that's might contribute to why I do have like the loose, but it's okay. It's all right. I'm not pulling on it. I'm just, I want to make sure, especially my roots. I do touch my roots a lot because I want to make sure that nothing's marrying back there. But yeah, so that's that. I don't have anything else to say. My kids keep screaming in the background, so I don't really want too much more of that going on. So I will see you guys in the next one. I did recently post a blog. I posted a blog about, I can't even remember. Let me look. Oh yeah, I posted a blog about forced relationships. So freebu.org. You guys can read those. The one before that was talking about beauty, which I touched on my hair and things like that. So make sure you check that out. Check out my blog. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Also, make sure that you guys are checking out naturallyakemi.com. They have some amazing products. I'm going to keep saying it until you guys try it. I will put my discount code in the description box, just as I did the last one, for 20% off. Looking for natural products, holistic things, handmade, you guys need to check them out, because I'm telling you, once you guys start doing research and learning what's in some of these products, you are going to be surprised, and you're going to run for the hills to products like this that you actually know what's in it. So I will see you guys in the next one. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you guys hit that bell so that way you guys can be updated when I do post a video. And make sure you are free to be you.